What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and in the comments lately, I've had people tell me their everyday carries, and there's been some debates, and people are saying, oh, I carry pepper spray, I carry a knife, I carry this. Even had someone say they carry a Bryna less lethal pistol, which is like a .43 cal or something like that. They also make clones of the Glock 17, Smith & Wesson M&P, as well as Walther PPQ that shoot .43 caliber, rubber balls with metal, or pepper balls. But I've gone online and I've actually seen people volunteer to say, hey, shoot me with the Bryna, shoot me with the Glock replica, and they take it, and they're still standing there. Even I've seen the pepper ball where he gets like hit here, and he's like, it's not even terrible. I mean, it affects him a little bit, but people on drugs, people who are hyped up, mental breakdowns, adrenaline, so on, they're gonna run right through that. I always go back to this video I saw where a guy, a bigger guy, but he took 8 rounds of 40 to the chest. 8 rounds of 40 and kept pressing forward. The cop didn't want to keep going, but they had to do what they had to do. Also, a story I like to tell because it was told to me. I know a cop. She's no longer a cop for this reason. But anyways, she went to a call and was dealing with some guy, and he pulled out a knife and started swinging at her. He actually got her, stabbed her again. And so she got to her firearm finally, and it took like 10 rounds for this guy to finally stop. She was getting stabbed the whole time, and the guy kept going, and she was putting rounds, and it just wouldn't end. Now she's obviously no longer a cop. She did survive, but she was in critical condition. But it's just crazy that people can deal. I don't know if it was 9mm or 40 though. But the first one where the guy took 8 shots, that was with a 40. Imagine that, somebody taking 8 rounds of 40 and continuing forward. That's crazy. So to think that a Bryna less lethal, yes, it's a nice thing because it's a nice thought. We're not killing someone. We're not seriously injuring someone. But sometimes, what are you going to do in a mass shooting situation and you pull out a Bryna? Come on, the guy, your life might be over with. I get why some people who maybe can't carry and so on would carry one, but it doesn't make sense. On top of that, we'll get to the mace. People say, oh, I carry mace. The problem with that is my FFL told me about a story where somebody had pepper spray on them and they had a firearm on them. And so when they got to court, they were completely justified, but the court was trying to fight and say, you should have used your pepper spray first. Why didn't you use your pepper spray? Problem with that is, once again, people walk through stuff like that. Adrenaline, mental breakdown, drugs, they can walk right through pepper spray. And if they have a firearm, they can just blindly spray. That's the problem. They're going to say, why didn't you use this? Why did you use your firearm? And you want as little problems as possible. You just want to be able to make it home if it's justified and so on. But that is why I always say, carry your firearm. Stuff like that, the problem is it doesn't always work, and they could use it against you. Anyways, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Thanks for watching.